Hello, everybody. Hello, Kenny. Hello, Pi. Hello, Lando. Oh, Lando. Oh. Welcome back, Gummy. Missed you, buddy. Thanks, man. Thank you for the subscription. It's still. Ugh. Thank you, Storm, for the sub. Hello, guys. Sure love coffee in your coffee hole. I mean, this is tea, but I do like coffee. Why? Let me close that. That's good. Close this as well. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good. How's PC holding up? So far, so good. This is the final test. It has been running nicely without streaming. So this is the final test to see if it's going to hold up to streaming. So far, so good. So. Just getting straight on with it. This building here. What are these doing? Right, smart plating and such. So, this place here is making engines, I think. Yeah, modular engines. This place here is making modular engines. Glad to hear it. Thank you. Oh, I'm so relieved. I just fingers bloody crossed. Crackling redeem win. Oh, you know, that's actually a really funny idea. So, the only thing I need to finish for this place to bring it fully online is it needs more rubber. I haven't got enough rubber coming to it. And I made a decision. Hello, Garden. How are you? I made a decision. So over here, I've got 20, I think. Hello, Panda. I am actually at the point now where I need to start expanding my power supply because we're not making enough anymore. Good morning, Panda. I hope you're well. Yeah, because now capacity is underneath maximum consumption, which is not good. And this entire place here, this just makes, oh, well, it mostly makes plastic and it makes a little bit of rubber, like a little bit of rubber. Damn you, son. Just a little bit of rubber because I needed it. But I'm thinking of converting this all to plastic and gonna build a dedicated rubber factory out here. I'm tired, just finished a 6.5k walk. Was nice but ran out of tea halfway through. That's awesome. Do you carry a thermos with you? So I've been around gathering a few power slugs and that sort of thing, usually. That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. So these ones, this is to make, yeah, so these are all going to make rubber from the oil that's here. Because this one oil derrick can supply all of these. Because it's I think it's a pure. Hello, Ray. How are you? Welcome in. Hi. How's my day? Did I enjoy working from home? I did enjoy working from home as much as one can enjoy working. Yes. I would much rather work from home than go to the office. Tomorrow I've got to go to the office, but it is what it is. It is an opportunity to get banh mi's for lunch on my way home from the office. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. This seems to be okay so far. I'm not calling anything till I've been streaming for like 2 hours with no issues, but it seems to be going okay. Hello, Usopp. How you doing? yeah, so these ones are all going to be for rubber. And I'm going to transport the heavy oil somewhere because we need to expand power. So what I'm thinking, right, since, gosh, it's been a while since I've looked at this map. Where is our... That's home base there. Okay, here. Fingers crossed for a smooth stream. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Oh, have to try a banh mi sometime. They sound good. They're so good. Oh, like, they get done slightly differently everywhere you go, but generally, French baguette, some kind of pickled vegetable, whether it's pickled carrot or pickled something. There'll be lettuce. There'll be a couple of types of pork products. There'll be salt, pepper, onion, usually a bit of soy sauce, and importantly, a bit of butter on the roll and, oh my gosh, what's it called? Pate. There'll be some pate on the roll. Sends in tiny hams to secure cables. No. Build 10 machines in quick succession. You know, that's actually, was there any crunch? Was there any crunch? Please try Subnautica. I've played Subnautica. I've played the first one, and I've played the DLC. Well, not DLC, but Below Zero. I will be playing Subnautica 2. Don't you worry. Smooth as butter. Fan-fucking-tastic. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to have 2 train stations here. One of them is going to take the rubber where it is that I need it. The other is going to take the heavy oil residue somewhere to be processed into fuel. But what I'm thinking, because this is our turbo fuel factory, I also unlocked, oh, what is it that comes after turbo fuel? So turbo fuel, rocket fuel. So turbo fuel into rocket fuel. I'm thinking I should set that up so that we're turning the turbo fuel into rocket fuel, because that will provide bucket loads more power. Had to wake up way too early today, so mostly lurking. Just want to pop in and say hi. No worries, Panda. Thank you very much. Always lovely to have you here. No, you know, never feel like you have to chat in chat. I love just having people hang out. So, if we have, so our power plant is over here, right? And where we're making the turbo fuel is here. So I could have a stop in between where we're changing turbo fuel into rocket fuel. Or I could have it like outside the power plant or something. Only chat if you have hands. Exactly. Hey Twisted, how you doing, man? I did actually. I did. It was quite intentional. Actually, you know what would be a really good test? What would be a really good test is taking the kapow, the cannon that shoots me halfway across the map. Because that was always jittery. That was always jittery. So that'll be a good test. And then we come back and figure out what we're doing here. Thinking maybe... I might be. I might be. There's really no way to be sure, unfortunately. Also, the heavy oil residue from here, instead of turning it into coal and then sinking the coal, I'll ship this to be made into fuel as well. Yeah, I know, Kenny, I know. I knew someone, especially you, was going to bring that up. But now, I haven't played this. No worries, Lando. Thanks, man. I haven't played this in weeks because it's been so unstable, even offline. It's been so unstable. So, I haven't done a thing about the horse yet. Not a thing. I did completely retool all this because now I can have these running at maximum capacity. I can have them spitting out 600 per minute. So now I've got all of these set up again. So we're making almost complete use of all the iron ore here. And then the 4 belts get split into 5 belts. And disseminated around the facility here to make more stuff. I'll just get upstairs so I can take turbo tube. Turbo tube? Words are escaping me today. Thump. Hypertube. Hypertube, that's it. Well, this is smooth as. Smooth as anything. Love it. Cannon's up on the roof, so we'll hop up there. And then we can take the other cannon to get back here and test done. Day 3 where I'm going to absolutely horrify myself playing Voices of the Void. I may seem AFK, I'm currently screaming at alien shenanigans. No worries, Kenny. Have fun. Have fun. Don't die. Thump. Okay. A few tiny little hitches, as I would expect because of flying across the map and it has to load everything. That's pretty smooth. Tick! Hello. How you doing, bud? Lovely to see you. Okay, cool. That worked very nicely. Really good opportunity to make sure that this place is working okay. Playing through the Voices of the Void crossover in Abiotic Factor. I haven't played Voices of the Void. What is it? I don't even know much about it. And Abiotic Factor is an absolute banger of a game. Highly recommend. Okay, so this place is running well. This place is running... Oh, actually, is the water backing up? It might be. It might actually be worth putting a bunch of shards into these. I have no idea, but it's creepy as hell and I like it. Okay. Oh no, we don't need to speed these up at all. Yeah, they're not maxing out. Okay. Haven't watched a stream in a while. Glad you're back to streaming. Yeah, I haven't streamed in a while. Last one I did was that attempt at doing Vintage Story. Ooh, what was that? The Gay Drummer is now following. Thank you very much for the follow. What a username. Voices of the Void. You are Dr. Kell, sent all by themselves to Alpha Base, where you have to ping for celestial bodies in space, zero in on them, and download their data. Interesting. Okay. Have a based username? You do! You do have a based username. I like it. How you doing? Are you, in fact, a drummer? Check out that all of this is working okay. Alright, that's good. That's good. Cool. Yeah. Won't be here very long today as I'm going to local charity shop soon to buy a thing. Nice. Pick username. Yes, but also play guitar and bass and trumpet. Oh wow, nice. That's awesome. Are you in fact a Gumstitch? I am me, Gradgar. Hello. Drummers, much like goalies, are weird. Are they? Are they? Okay, how much copper got delivered just then? Not a lot to there. Plenty to there. That's fine. That'll keep running. Okay. Where's the cannon? We need to go back home. You want to learn You have a stitched gum? Ooh. Yeah, don't search my username on YouTube with a space between gum and stitch. It doesn't go well. Song choices to drum are in fact weird. Okay. Okay, interesting. It sits strongly in the alien paranoia genre where it's very quiet unless it's throwing in unsettling atmospheric music faintly. Rise your anxiety up. Interesting. Interesting. Shoop. Love a good cannon. Can't say more without spoiling a lot because a lot of the fun is seeing how the game wants to mess with you. Okay. 2 gigabytes, it's free on itch.io. Oh, cool. Well, I might check it out then. If it's free. Huh? I guess we're going over here now then. Did search it up and the top result was a video about removing sutures. There you go. If you're trying to find me on YouTube, I am on YouTube. Do it without the space. If you do it with the space, you're going to have a bad time. Big fan of the cannon transport. Me too. I do prefer the hypertube just traveling around because you get to sightsee a bit more. But the cannons are good fun too. Bexplore, hello. I've missed you as well. How are you? Actually, Bex, could you test, can you test the thing for me, please? Can you test the thing for me? Hey, this one works. Excellent. Now we see if everything is fixed up. Give it a sec. We see if everything is fixed. You may have not known this, but I once watched your first video. Oh, really? Oh, nice. Only my first video? That's perfectly okay. That's perfectly okay. Okay. So that didn't work. That didn't work. Oh. No, it didn't work. All right. Good to know. I've got a little bit of fixing up to do. Read that as Bunga. Was very confused about the crossover. Well, Bex, I'll show you where I gave up on the horse. I haven't completely given up. I am going to do the horse. I'm going to finish making the horse. I just haven't yet because, you know, my computer died. But I'll show you the progress, the very, very terrible progress. Back in 20 minutes. No worries, Tech. Have a good time. I hope you find what you're after. Oh my gosh, this is playing so smoothly. It's playing so smooth. And this is while streaming it and it's playing smoothly. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Piano Man was it. Also, once watched your Subnautica mistakes were made in Diggy Diggy Hole Astrony. Piano Man. Oh, that's such a fun little short that I made. It was that short, the Piano Man one. That was just it was like a spark. It was a stroke of genius that hit me one night. And I woke up in the morning just like, I have to make it. I have to make it. I can't not make that. And I spent like 4 hours putting that together because I wasn't very good at editing yet. I mean, that implies I'm good at editing now, which I don't know if I am. But I spent 4 hours editing that and finding the right sound effects. That's Redeem. Why do you torture yourself? Because it's funny. It's horrible and it's funny. Alright, Bex, prepare yourself for the monstrosity. There's like 87 views and I watched it December 2022, a few months after its release. Really? Wow, okay. There you go, Bex. Oh, hang about. I don't think the game audio is coming through for you guys. Oh, no, it is. It is. Why does it look like a Minecraft pig? Look, I tried, alright? There we go, now you can hear that. I still remember them making my way downtown piano. Looks like a gorilla. What it doesn't look like is a horse. I gave up, but I'm gonna get back to it, Bex. I will make a horse. Don't you worry, I will make a horse. So, drummer. It looks like a horse. Thank you for being generous. Also old. Don't worry, drummer. So, drummer, did you watch that video, the Piano Man one, and then a couple of my shorts, and then just like lose me, or did I have nothing else up at the time, or what? Like, absolutely, I'm not like suggesting or demanding or anything. Like, I'm just genuinely curious if it was a case of finding those random things, then never finding me again, and now here you are, like 4 years later, and you've found me on Twitch. Could be a pony, could be a bear. Look, yeah, it's art, right? And art, the art is in the eye of the beholder, or however that goes. Don't think that horse is going to work on the Trojans. It might. You don't know. Wait, it wasn't used on the Trojans, it was used by the Trojans. That was the original request, but we're getting there. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm going to make it. It's going to be a cool looking horse. I just need some time. Just need some time. Okay, so now this place is pretty much done. It just needs the rubber. How much rubber does this actually need? I can't even remember how much rubber this needs. I think it's like, I think there's 18 of them. What, Bex? Bex, what? 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 I'm suspicious. I thought that's where you were going with that. But there was a part of me that was extremely worried. Where's the jank? I don't want bloody jank in my stream anymore. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. And then 1, 2, 3, yeah, 8. So I've got 18. 18 by 15. 270. So I need 270 rubber per minute. Yeah. It's a really funny... Yeah, Beck, somebody else suggested crackling audio redeem. And it just adds a crackle over the audio. Like, it's awful, but I kind of love it. You know, I'm not above laughing at myself, you know. I could even just name the redeem the good old days. And all it does is add a crackle to my audio. It's so Hi, Felix. It is smooth. I am awestruck. I am awestruck. I am happy. It is good. My memories have faded away, but I also remember the Gumstitch channel trailer and Boneworks Fantasy Arena. Oh, did you watch that as well? Oh. Thank you. Thank you. I am still making videos on YouTube too. I haven't for the past month or so because my PC has been gradually dying. But there will be new videos there soon. Maybe deleted now? No, no, they're still there. They're still there. They're still there. Ah. Okay. Interesting. I'll admit, team, I'm already fading from pain meds. I was just excited to see Gummy. Thank you, Bex. I'm excited too. I'm excited too. Okay. Let's really push the stream. Let's really push my system and get Satisfactory Modeler running as well. Because that's got in it what I was hoping to achieve. So, hey, the command still works on my Stream Deck. Nice. I managed to reinstall that properly. That's good. Also, monkey versus lizard pilot? Those memories have been fading with memories of meeting my boyfriend and current stuff, but it's still holding on. I'm so glad that my videos made that much of an impression. That's really sweet. Oh my god, guys, hello, Piffle. How are you? And Blade. New PC so far. Fingers crossed. Seems to be doing well. Very smooth. No hiccups yet. Modeler takes up so little resources, it's great. My potato PC can run both. Good. I'm glad. It is very handy. It's very, very handy. So, that's our output. We need 270 rubber. I'm going to actually drag that over to here. Because we're making this. No, Gradgar. No. It's fine, mate. It's fine. Hope you're all amazing. You too, Piff. Hope you're amazing. Oh no, I appear to be out of tea. So I've got... okay. We've actually got 600 oil going in here. Well, that's interesting. Huh. Oh, weird. Okay. Still, that's that. We've got 600. Just came to tell you Gun is streaming. Ah, thanks. Thanks. Glad you're on it. Gonna lurk, my face is numb. Why is your face numb? Sorry, tell me later. Forgot what the monkeys versus lizards was too, but I know it was a pilot. Interesting, okay. Definitely not something of mine, but I'm kind of curious now. Also, do you like the cursed frame? I love him. Let's see the... Are the summons working? The summons should be working. The summons are working. Be the dentist for a filling and your whole top lip and nose is numb. Oh, Piff, I'm so sorry. Well, rest up. I hope you feel better soon. It appeared on the channel weird. I see. I love him. I love him so. All right. Yeah, so at the moment, these ones here, this is what's... I mean, that's not the correct amount anymore, but that's the correct flow for the... What are they? Motors and smart plating that I've got going to what was the existing setup for modular engines. It's now going to be this, so I can get rid of that. And then I can change this, so we're not making any rubber there. And it's going to be... That's good. Weird how it appeared on the channel, but you said it wasn't yours. What, the monkeys versus lizard thing? Because that's definitely not mine. That's definitely not mine. I don't know what that is. But how you doing, Blade? How's your day going? I love the derp cats. I have new derps I need to add too. I have new derps I need to add. But all right, so we're gonna have 270. We're gonna have another 270 from this. No, we actually have more. That's not right. Well, just for the sake of simplicity, I'm gonna get rid of that. You have a screenshot of it. Can't put screenshots on here. Pop it into my Discord if you wouldn't mind. Let me just get you a working link to my Discord. Do good, thanks, Gummy. Just doing schoolwork. Have 2 assessments due in 2 days. Oof. Oh. Yeah, Gradgar, that's still old and not working. Don't have Discord? Oh, okay. Discord was hacked. I've been trying to get it back. Oh, that's unfortunate. Expired Discord link is role-playing as a jug of milk. Yes. Actually, Drummer, if you could get a link to that video and whisper it to me on Twitch, that could work. That could work. Yeah, I know it's a screenshot, but you know, I assume if you're taking a screenshot of the video, you could get a link of the video as well. It's the only way I can think of so I could check this out. I'm really curious now. I'm really curious what this is. And sorry everybody for the detour. Sorry. I have to see this now. I have to see what this is. Found it on Wayback Machine. Interesting. Gambling on my points for a rare derp cat. Do it, Felix. Do it. What was it called, Drummer? Monkey versus lizard. Oh, what was the rare one? I missed it. I wasn't looking. What was the rare one you guys got? Yes, Felix is making more. Actually, I could even tell you the odds. I'm not going to tell you which ones are which. I'm not going to tell you which one's which, but I'll tell you what the odds are for each of them. So... Yes, I can, Drummer. Yes, I can. So, the one that goes along the bottom of the screen, 71% chance. Then there's one that's at a 10% chance. Then there's 2 of them that are at 4.5. Then there's one that's at 4% chance. It's a 3% chance. And a 1% chance. And as I add more, they'll be... those odds will be shifting as I add them. Okay, interesting. That's one of the rare ones. Hey, Lanky. How you doing? Yes, I got it, drummer. Thank you. I'm just having a look now. Holy crap, that's loud. I need to turn that down. Okay, yeah, drummer, that's definitely not one of mine. Funny though, but definitely not one of mine. Oh, Felix, yes, that's a fantastic idea. Yes, 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 yes. Holy shit, that's loud. I think the volumes have been put back to normal. That was so loud in my ears. Oh my god. Could you see I put in 2 different ones? Maybe it's a rare case of the wrong video on the wrong channel. Maybe. Could be. Not sure. Definitely not one of mine, though. Anyway, let's get this done, eh? I love the submarine one. It took me hours to get it to, like, bob like that. Ah, that took so long. "50 seconds long?" Yeah, I saw. Yeah, Subnautica. Alright, so. That's all getting disposed of, but I'll be able to use that instead, because we'll have 270 from there, we'll have 160 from here. Because we could even sink the rest of this. So, yeah, that has to be 320. Why have you gone blank now, though? Okay, that's 600. $320 is what I need for over there. How much are we actually... Okay, so the total heavy oil output from that is 200. So 200 and 270. Okay, yeah, we can work with that. We can work with that. That'll be another 470. Now, where was I working out the oil? Oh, you found the original? I'll be perplexed if it's on my channel somehow. Hydrate? Alright, well, all I've got left is this tea bag. Still had some tea left in it. Chew the bag. Not yet. I drew some moisture from it. Where is... Did I not actually put together a thing for my turbo fuel factory? No, there it is. There's the... yeah, okay. So this is the turbo fuel setup for the time being. And then that's going to be for rocket fuel. Right. Literal dream about finding borax. Oh, dude. Even in the dream, it was one single piece. That's rough. Does anyone remember Olimus? No, don't know that name. In 2023 it was on your... It definitely wasn't. It definitely wasn't on my channel, I can tell you that. Because I don't even know what it is. I've never seen it before. So to set these up, I need nitrogen gas. And that. And that. That's easy. That's easy peasy. The nitrogen gas I haven't had to do any of yet. But we'll get there. Why is that now? Interesting. Yeah, maybe it was a bug in YouTube or something. Definitely wasn't mine. We go nitrogen gas, 640. Gosh, I don't even know how to get that yet. 160. Yeah, cool. That's now telling me how much I need of everything. Good. We rebuild. Yes. Rebuild, Felix. Rebuild. I believe in you. That's going to be... that's going to more than double my power output too. It's going to be ridiculous. But first things first. First things first. I've also now got extra heavy oil residue that I'll be able to pump into this place. Holy crap. It's going to be incredible. But first things first. We must build this place. We must build this place to make rubber. So excited if you have Swish new PC. It's all crisp and HD. It works. It works. Most importantly, it works. Lost check. Thank you. Ugh. I will. So that's all now full of oil. These are going to be putting out the rubber and the heavy oil residue. I could have one station on top to do the rubber. The old one still works. Do you have 2 PC streaming set up? Guess why I built a new one. I could have one station up here. I could have another station down there. Actually, I think that's too low for a station. But yeah, this will do for 2 stations. One can take the rubber over there. What actually happened to it? I'm still not 100% certain what the actual issue was. It's either... Thanks, Garden. It's either the motherboard or the RAM. I'm thinking the motherboard, though, was dying. That is really diabolical. And now I'm thinking really hard about what I say. Oh, also, I didn't turn on the thing. That. There we go. Okay. How much are these outputting? Well, I already know, but 20 by 20. 20 by 20, that's 400. Hang on. Where are you? Oh, okay. It's not showing the full amount because we're only consuming 270. So I'm going to get rid of that. Would it be funny if the construction derp had obscenely bass boosted construction noises, or is that only funny to me? I want to add something like that. I was just thinking a nail just being driven into wood, like tap, 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 tap. But horrible noises is funnier. This is making you want to fire up the factory? Do it. Oh, you made me say the words. Okay. I'll do my best. Oh, that actually means we'll have 600 more crude oil, not crude oil, heavy oil residue going into that there. That's going to be really good. Tough day to be gum. I've had worse. Not there. The factory grows too much. I lose things. Okay. Okay. 10 biddies. Thanks, Lakey. So yes, we set this up now. We set this up now. Gosh, how much are we making? 400. So it'll fit on a single belt. That is excellent. And 400 of that. So a single pipe. That's also very good. I was trying to build this place off stream while my PC was not doing particularly well. And to the surprise of no one, I didn't get very far without it crashing frequently, so I gave up. I'll be back. Have fun, mate. Much love to you. Thanks, Felix. Same to you. Alright, so I don't want it that close. I'll have it there. Does that give me enough space? 1, 2, 3. That'll allow 3 carriages. Do I need 3 carriages? The fuel refinery. Its train has 2 or 3? It should be 4. We'll make it big enough for 4. We'll make it big enough for 4. That is fine. I'm so glad that I managed to rebuild the computer, reinstall everything, and get all my settings back to doing what they should be doing. It is a huge relief. So that will be for the heavy oil residue. It does work, it does work. Ah, so good. I don't know why the livers didn't. Let me see if I can trigger them manually. Okay. Something's not connected. The perfection of doing a huge leap, as you said, huge leap. I'm glad. Yeah. So those aren't doing that command, that liver command. I think I know what the missing piece is. I think I know what the missing piece is. It's not something that I can really do now, but at least I know what to do after stream. That was a rare one. Yep, I think that's the 10% rarity one. Honestly, can't remember which is which anymore. They're just a list now. But actually, there's one that hasn't popped up tonight. Actually, there's 2 that haven't popped up tonight. Interesting. So, freight. Yeah, we'll make this one. No, that one needs to be the freight one. First blueprint I make is a giant slab of concrete. If only it were that simple. Yay! I can say this again. Thanks, garden. And then we need a fluid freight platform. 2, 3, 4. Excellent. And I've not made the same mistake as I've done before and not give myself enough space here. There is now plenty of space here. We are going to need to split this. That's easy done. That's easy done. Because that will make distribution to these easier and also make sure there's no delay when the train is loading. Excellent. And actually, to save space, I could stack these. Works for me. Also, I can just have the sets of machines set up on separate belt lines. Yes. There is plenty of space. I've eaten those words many times. Me too, Gregor. Me too. Many, many times. Many times. It's almost as if it's not a smart thing to say. But we carry on. Oh, you bastard. That's something I would love for the devs to change. Why? Why is that too far? Just do it. Like, I want to keep that profile. Please just do this. But whatever. Especially for train tracks. Okay. That's the output set up to the station. Ah, yes, they need to be loading. Oh, yeah, they're loading stations. Good. And it would probably be a good idea to have fluid buffers as well. Because they do help when the train is loading and unloading. And I already don't have enough space. Grand. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I can make this work. Yeah, I can make this work. That's also not in the right place. That's the thing though, right? If I set myself arbitrary space to do these things in... Oh, we got a Keanu raid! Ugh! Got a bloody Keanu raid. Hey Keanu. How you doing, man? You got a record tech. What'd you get? Hi Hermie, how are you? And Smudge, hello. Always a pleasure to see you all. How was your stream, Keanu? How'd you go? How'd do? Alright. That's a good start. Magnum 2 by Magnum. Magnum 2. Hang on, I've got to look that up. Okay, I thought that sounded familiar. I'm not overly familiar with them, but I've seen that album cover. Okay, cool. I'm good, Smudge. I'm really good. How are you? Stream was most excellent. Played some Darksiders 2 tonight. How the heck are you? I'm fantastic, man. I'm fantastic. New PC. It's running very smoothly. Fingers crossed. It's good to get back to streaming without the constant threat of the entire PC just going up and crashing. Right, how am I going to do this? Like to hear that, sir. How's the new PC? Everything fixed and working nice? Yes, so far. Keep cursing your PC by saying it's running smoothly. Greg, I do not believe in curses. if there is an issue that will make it crash, that will happen regardless of what I say. And it's just how it is. And if it's going to crash, I'd rather it did it sooner rather than later so I can figure out why. So if me tempting fate makes it happen sooner, so be it. Ow, ooh, I've just had a thought. I could actually run the pipes underneath. That'd keep it pretty neat. Saw it in the charity shop yesterday, was curious, and last night I listened to 30 seconds of the first song and you had to go back for it. Tech, it's so cool seeing your musical taste expand. It's really good. Cool, last one. Cool beans. Yeah, that looks alright. That'll do. Not you. You. Also, because this is only going to go down like less than 10 meters before it comes back up, it won't need a pump. None of them will need a pump, which is good. I've listened to a hideous amount of Pink Floyd recently. I know you have. Fair point. I pride myself on knowing many of the logical fallacies, and I'm totally guilty of playing with magical thinking. I think we all are. We all are. It's just one of those things. It's a very human thing. Not you. You. Is that too close? No, it's not. Need me to remove her. Keanu, thank you so much for the raid. Anybody who is here who is not familiar with Keanu, please go check him out. Wonderfully chill guy, very friendly, plays quite a wide range of games. Like, I would say similar to me, but lately I've really only been streaming this and, what's it called? One with the angry guy. Oh, hey, thank you very much for the follow. Zedeli Lincoln. Hello, welcome. Max Payne 3. Angry Dad game. Think I know Keanu through one of your raids. Yeah, you probably do, yeah. Of course, yes. Thank you, Keanu. Actually, something that I'm really keen to go back to streaming is Hotel Architect. It's had some really big updates lately, and it's due for another big update quite soon, which is finally going to add people holidaying as couples, and gardens, and balconies, and a whole range of new things. So I'm pretty keen to stream that one again. Like, this game I'll play off stream and just show you my progress, but I think Hotel Architect, it's definitely one that I don't want to play off stream. I only want to play it... I mean, I do want to play it off stream, but I won't play it off stream. You did nothing, Garden. You did nothing. Nothing wrong, anyway. Oh my gosh, I can even attach pipes without it slowing down. Holy crap. I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. The effort was worth it. The effort was worth it. Oh, yes, yay for Keanu. Yay for Keanu. What were you streaming tonight, Keanu? I did briefly pop into your stream, but it's completely vanished from my brain. Alright, so that's those. Oh, something they've added to this, finally, is T-junctions. Yeah, T-junctions instead of, these. So now finally we could do slightly neater pipework. It's been long needed. Can I stand in this? No. That's a problem. Oh, actually, if I can just float. No, I can't use build tool while floating. That is annoying. But it's fine. We'll make do. Darksiders. That's it, Darksiders. Definitive Edition. That's terrible. That's a terrible pun. Oh, I bet somebody was very proud of themselves after that one. Can I just link these straight on? No. That's a shame. It'd be really cool if I could just attach these straight to them. You know, like with the up bit and the cross bit. It'd be really good. I could never get into Darksiders. I tried the first one, but my whole time playing it, I was just like, this so badly wants to be God of War, and it just doesn't quite get God of War. And so I kind of didn't bother with the rest of the series. Right, so I need to connect all of these. Am I making it harder for myself by doing this? I might be. I don't want to make anyone feel bad, but I had a boring time with 2 and a terrible time with 3. I've heard that. I've heard other people saying that. First Game's Remaster is called the War Masters Edition. Of course it is. But hey, Keanu, as long as you're enjoying it, man, that's good. Right. Right. Now I'm second guessing this. I should have done it in a different... No. I'm committed now. I'm committed to this. I'm doing it this way. Those don't work underneath. Those work underneath, don't they? They do. Mr. Spoods enjoys any game where he gets to die. And die he shall. How you doing, Smudge? What's going on with you and your partner? How's he doing? I know he was having some issues a while ago. I hope he's doing well now. Okay, so if I put that there, in what way can I connect this? Not at all. Great. I genuinely adore the devs for this game because they really do care about their game and they keep making it better. But there's so many little quality of life things that seem so obvious to myself and a lot of other people who play this. Like, why would you not let me connect this to that? Why would you not let me connect it to them? Maybe it's a limitation of the engine and they just can't do that. I don't know. I don't know. So how do I connect these then? You know what? I might actually be better off doing it up top because I can much more easily connect them all together. Yeah, we're scrapping that idea. Scrapping it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Doing much better, thank you. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Just got nearly all clear from the hematologist. That's good. He's still under the rheumatologist and will be for a while. Got a few appointments coming up, checking other stuff. That's great, Smudge. That's really good to hear. That's fabulous. Enjoy the first 2 games. There's a fun amalgamation of God of War, Legend of Zelda, and Prince of Persia, and Diablo. Yeah, that's definitely what they were going for. Like I said, it felt like somebody trying to clone those IPs and not quite understanding what made them good. So it kind of missed the mark for me personally. But I reckon, Keanu, if I had never played the original God of War games, I think I would have really enjoyed Darksiders. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Okay, so if I do this... Hey, Cole, you're doing some gaming. No worries, Greg. Have a good one, mate. Thank you for stopping in. Did I tell you I picked up a new doggo? Not sure if I've seen you since. I don't think so. That's so exciting. Are they a rescue? Are they like from somebody's farm? Are they a puppy? Are they an adult? Tell me everything. The gear loot system felt like such a nothing burger in 2. I didn't even know there was gear loot. Okay, if I do it this way, I can connect them all, and then those I can lift up and carry around. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Hey, Exid79, thank you for this. Thank you for the sub. Oh, sub over on YouTube. Oh, that's exciting. Am I getting the YouTube chat? Oh yeah, of course I am. Text on YouTube. Of course I am. Well then, hey Gum, got a new doggo. That's great. I'm glad. I wish we could have a dog. I love our cat. But I wish we could have a dog here. We just don't have a yard. We have 2 small balconies. She's 3.5. Australian cattle dog. Oh. Australian. Do you know specifically what breed? Like, is she a collie? Or is she a kelpie? Is she some mix? It's 3.5. Rehome from a previous owner who didn't know what they were getting into. Oh yeah, those endless energy. Australian cattle dogs, sheepdogs, endless energy, endless. Odo, hello. How you doing, man? Oh, a blue healer. Ah. Yeah. Blue healers, collies, kelpies, endless energy, incredibly smart. Amazing dogs. I had a collie kelpie cross growing up, and she was amazing. She was absolutely amazing. Beautiful dog. Whenever we went for bushwalks as a family, she would herd us. If I started getting too far ahead from mum and dad, or if like mum started dawdling behind or whatever, she would go to whoever of us was in front and like slow us down, and then quickly run to whoever was at the back and try to hurry them up and try to keep us together as a unit. We had a blue healer collie cross previously, so lots of experience of what they need. Oh, that's great. All right, you're the right person for that dog then. Perfect. Yeah, beautiful dogs. Beautiful. People really should think 5 times before buying a work breed. Yeah. And border collies, yes, definitely. They are a commitment. Same with like greyhounds. Greyhounds and whippets and those breeds. Born to run. She was only getting half an hour walk in the morning and then being left for 7 hours. Aww. No, definitely not good for her. She's now getting lots of walkies and training in games with mental stimulation and attention. Great. That's really good. Greyhounds are lazy, but they love a run. They love a run. Oh my god. Okay, so if I... Doing really well. Great, Odo. That's fantastic. Currently working on getting a Kyoto club established in your town. Interesting. Don't know if I mentioned that before. It's been a while since I saw you online. No, you didn't mention that previously. That's very interesting. Okay, so if I bring this lot up a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Like that much. And then we bring this over here. Perfect. Japanese traditional archery. Ah. First thing to do is organize a weekend seminar for one of the teachers to come visit us. Pretty promising. That's great, Odo. That sounds really cool, man. She settled in so well. We keep getting comments from people who can't believe we've only had her a couple of weeks. proper mummy's girl, but me and my boyfriend are so clearly her people. That's fantastic. Like, mine, her name was Sooty because when we got her, I was a kid and I was very much into the Sooty Sweep and Sue show. And so I named her Sooty. And I loved her. She did not tolerate cuddles, though. She was working dog through and through, would not tolerate cuddles unless you were sick. If you were sick with like a cold or something and you were laying on the couch, then she would get as close to you as she physically could. And if anyone came to you to give you like medicine or food or whatever, she would growl at them. She was amazing. Gorgeous dog. Now, if I keep these all at a high level, those are all going to have to go underneath. But that's a lot easier to set up. Okay. Growing up, my dad had a mix that had some shepherd dog in her, and she kept trying to herd the neighbor's sheep. That's great. That's fantastic. I love that. Okay, so we're going to get rid of these. Yeah, let's bring this down here. Actually, no, we're not. I need to connect those ones to it as well. What's going to be the best way? I think have it all come out there and there. Have it go... Yes. Yes? Maybe? Yes, having it mixed will be better. Will be much better. So... I put down this plate because I thought this would be the right amount of space for what I need to accomplish here. It's definitely not the right amount of space. I've done it again. I've done it again. I've not given myself enough space to do what I need to do. It's ridiculous. Alice isn't much of a cuddler, but I'm pretty certain I'm going to be licked to death soon. That's adorable. Broke into the enclosure, drove the sheep into a corner and kept them there. That's really funny, though. Keeps trying to herd the vacuum cleaner. Mine, Sooty was afraid of vacuum cleaners unless you were holding it. Then she needed to defend you and would attack it. But if it was just like sitting on the floor and you weren't touching it, she was terrified of it. But the second you picked it up, she would viciously attack it. I only assume because she thought we were in danger or something. Vacuum cleaner's more fun. That's cute. Oh, actually, I know a better way to do this. Get rid of those. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Yeah. I know a better way to do this. Yoink. I need to put these about there so I have space to remove the rubber. Big scary vacuum cleaner might murder you, must be protected. Exactly. That's clearly the thought process. When I was a house cleaner for a few years, 99% of the people whose houses I cleaned, if they had dogs or cats, said dogs or cats were terrified of the vacuum cleaner. But there was one house. They had trained their dog to love the vacuum cleaner. So whenever I was there to clean and I powered up the vacuum cleaner, she would follow me around, try and get in front of it and lay down on her back and show her belly, because they had a special head that they would use on her belly to vacuum her fur. And she loved it. So she would just follow me around and want me to vacuum her. And like sometimes I would just I'd be walking around and the only way I could get through a room was by literally vacuuming over the dog. Like when I first got that client, the owners were just like, "Oh yeah, don't worry about her. She'll be fine with the vacuum cleaner." Like actually, she might be a little bit too fine with it, but do what you got to do. That was fun. Having clients who had dogs was always a bit of a double-edged sword, because I would want to spend my entire time there playing with the dog, but if I did that, I'd get nothing done. We'll make this one the junction. We'll put the junction in here. Same with like the clients who like to chat and would offer me a cup of tea. I love a good yap. So I would absolutely just sit down with them and have a cup of tea. And before I knew it, what should be an hour job was now taking an hour and a half. Not there to pet the dog, Gum, but also that would be me. Yeah, exactly. Not there to pet the dog, but there's a dog there. How can you not pet a dog? Like, it's not possible. Gumstitch likes to talk. I'm shocked. I know, right? I keep that one close to my chest. Alright, so the output from all of them. Doggy more important than work. Exactly. If not there to pet, then why pet shaped? Exactly. Why even hire me if you don't want me to pet your dog? It was one family. When I started working from them, they had a new baby. And as I got up to the top floor where the baby's room was, the mother was just like, hang on a sec, and moved the baby's crib out into the hallway where I was vacuuming while the baby was meant to be sleeping. And I was like, do you want me to like not do this area? She's like, no, do it. That way he'll be able to sleep through noise. And he did. He just slept when I vacuumed. As he grew older and he became a toddler, he would follow me around and he would want to help me vacuum. It was very cute. It was very, very cute. Slowed me right the hell down, but it was so worth it. It was very cute. Yes, that's those piped. Yeah, okay. Now we need conveyors. Although I'm no longer allowed to pet any other dog as my doggo gets jealous. Aww. She'll survive. Right, so there. There. What I'm hearing here is Gumstitch wants every distraction possible to get out of working. Listen, yes. It's not a good thing, but yes. I have been Bernard Black from Black Books, putting away clean clothes instead of doing my taxes. Because I would rather fold laundry than do my taxes. I'm better now. I get my taxes done really quickly now because it's just easy to get it done, but still. Gum, you should have included if there is a dog, it will be petted into your house cleaning description. I should have, actually, yeah. House cleaner and dog petter, yes. I don't know about that. Have you asked my dog? Because according to her, me petting another dog means that she is being abandoned and I don't love her anymore. Aww. Yeah, I love dogs. I miss having a dog. And this is like step one in fixing my looming power problem too, because this is going to produce more heavy oil residue which will be turned into fuel. Heaving. I didn't even notice the typo. That's even better. Glad to do your taxes now instead of folding laundry. I mean, I do my taxes as soon as I can now. Both work, yes, both work. Hello, Danny. How are you? I am having an amazing stream so far. I hope you're having a lovely evening. Yeah, exactly. Right. That's all my socks paired. Back to the accounts. Hello. We were wondering if we could come in and talk to you about Jesus. Yeah, I'd love to talk about Jesus. What's he up to now? Hello, Ma? No, it's Bernard. No, it's Bernard. Oh, come on, I don't need a reason to call my own mother, do I? I love that show so much. About to go pass out, want to say hi first. Thank you for popping in, I appreciate that. I hope you pass out and have a lovely sleep. Also, I am going to color code these before I forget. Guys, Gum's gone mad again. I'm just quoting Black Books. One of the greatest British Irish sitcoms ever. Made by a complete twat, but still. Although only half written by a complete twat, because it was half written by Dylan Moran. Good night, Gum. Good night, Danny. Aren't all sitcoms? I mean, to more and lesser degrees. What do you mean gone mad again? I thought Gum was in a perpetual state of madness. Who can really say? By the way, Gum, loving your hoodie. Thanks. I'm quite a fan of this one. It's got really, like, nice high collar. And it's nice and fleecy. Very warm. Grew up through my 20s watching it. Me too. Me too. Highly recommend everyone see Black Books. It's not very long. There's only 3 seasons and each season only has 6 episodes. So you can get through it in like a day. Excuse me, there seems to have been some kind of mistake. I bought popcorn and a drink and now I have no money. Quinesta, thank you so much for the sub, man. How's it all working on Satisfactory? I won't be staying long. It's got home. Had to check in. It's going so well. It's going so well. It's running so smoothly. I'm blown away. It's great. Thank you, Quinn. Hello, Weird. How you doing, man? I hope you're well. Oh yeah, then Bernard's like why is it is it magic popcorn? Just how much it costs? Going so well, Gum can't form sentences. Well, yeah. I've been suffering with this thing for so long. And there was that looming terror that what I was doing wouldn't, you know, a rebuild wouldn't fix it somehow. I mean, it's in heck, but glad it's worked out and hopefully stress level will come down. Yeah. Means I can stream frequently again. I can record videos again. It's good. It's good. I am pleased. Time and money well spent. I hope your day was okay, Quinn. How are you, man? You doing okay? I have more YouTube vids up tomorrow then. Yeah. How much was a new PC? I will tell you in private. Whoop. Also, we do have an ad break coming up in 2.5 minutes. Yay, more streaming. I know. Oh, I've missed regular streams, and I have missed streaming without the constant terror of possibly just crashing midstream. No more Lone Star College ads. God. The less I say about work today, the better we will all be. Quinn, you know you can vent to me in our DMs anytime, man. Anytime, day or night. Vent away. It is not a problem. So, now. I've just had a better idea for this. Actually, if I get rid of these, replace them with the double stacks. Yeah, this is a much better idea. I don't know why I didn't do this to begin with. I'm in my 30s and I've been out of college for years. Yeah, it's always funny when you get ads served to you that really have no relevance at all to your life. I frequently get ads on Twitch for quitting smoking or quitting vaping. I don't do either of those things. I don't smoke or vape. Oh, but Gum, how are you going to pay us back for the weeks of missing grounded videos? By working hard on the next one. And you'll be bloody grateful. Yeah, I think actually instead of taking them down, we're going to go up. Ton of wasted ad money, if you ask me. That's okay with me. They want to waste their ad money. Appreciate you, bud. Very happy to see you streaming again. However, must go try to sleep. Have a wonderful night. No worries, man. Anytime, Quinn. Anytime. You sleep well. We need to tweak their demo. What? Demo? As in, like, demonstration of their services? Get ads for investing in gambling? Oh, no. Oh, demographic, of course. Duh. Of course. I always find it funny when I get ads for things that, like, I've never once even searched for. It's like, you guys are reaching. It's getting so many cleaning baby ads recently. Stereotype much? Oh, of course. Yeah. They absolutely do stereotype their ads. Of course they do. Anyway, ad time. I'm going to be right back. Where's my button? There it is. Hello everybody, welcome back. Let it ride, tech, let it ride. Get a bunch for makeup, and in particular one for a barbecue place that plays that one annoying Shawn Mendes song. Oh no. Would in my 30s hate it so much? Yeah. Yeah. And I'm trying to think of the other ones that I've been getting recently. I very frequently get ones that are clearly aimed at me because I am a man in Australia. I get a lot of ads for like Australian rugby league and things like that. Like, guys, I am not the person to advertise sports to. Try changing your gender on Facebook, it ads for tampons. Hey, at least the advertisers are accepting your new reality? I don't know. That's the best I could do to make it seem not as shit. Sports ball, exactly. B, hello. Where have I been? Oh. Building a new computer, B. Building a new computer. And now it's running like a bloody charm. How are you doing? Get ads for tampons, never changed my gender. That's interesting, Tech. I wonder if that might be because of your age or something, and the algorithm is just like, well, they might be getting a girlfriend or something at some point, so maybe. I don't know. I don't know how advertisers think. Thought you fixed it already? I tried again and again and again. Nothing I did worked, so I just went, okay, it's just time to rebuild. Time to rebuild. Start from scratch. So that's what I've done. That. We go that. Also, Tech, you will be happy to know that a lot of VR games that I've tried are running much smoother than they ever have before. So I think I will be able to stream VR content again. So yeah, look forward to that. I'm good. Currently queuing to set up a Comic-Con with your artwork. Oh, cool. Can't stay long. Want to say hi. B, if it wouldn't dox you, can you share photos of your art and your setup on the Discord? I think you're on my Discord, aren't you? Yeah, there it is. I thought you'd be happy to hear that, Tech. Not on the Discord. Okay, do you use Discord? If you don't, that's perfectly fine. I'm just really curious to see your art, because you've mentioned it many times now. I'm really curious to see what it's like. Discord does suck, but it's useful. Good old blackjack. Yeah. Have an account. Could try logging in next week. That's all good. Up to you. Up to you, honestly. I'm just really curious to see your, forget the forum. Yeah, exactly. I'm just really curious to see your stuff, B. Alright, so that's all the inputs. Outputs. That's all the outputs and the inputs set up. That's all of that stuff done. Now I need one final splitter. Love Blackjack, but not Jack Black. Oh, he's alright. Bit of a wanker, but, you know. So I want it to be about there. Rate up. Ah, perfect. There we go. That to there. Okay. How long is the Comic-Con for, B? Okay, so that's all of the heavy oil residues going to go down there. We're only producing 400 a minute, and this carries 600, so that should be more than enough capacity. Then go to holding tanks before it goes to the station. All of these are going to output their rubber, which is going to split into these, which is then going to go, hopefully, 4 ways into those stations. 3 days set up today. It's a really big one. Got in last minute. Oh, nice. Congrats. Congrats. Why does my nose get itchy whenever I stream? I feel as though it's going to go in at the top and it's going to prioritize coming out at the top because for some reason that's just how these work. They should, in my opinion, like alternate or come out both at the same time, but they prioritize coming out whichever level they go in at. So, to deal with that, we're going to have to make this a little bit ugly. But that's fine. There. Alright. So now it's all going into that splitter. Oh, and that's splitting it 3 ways, and then that's splitting it in half. I need to split it and then split it. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. It's fine. Is you allergic to chat? Oh, what? Allergic to chat? Absolutely not. You hope you sell things. I hope so too. I hope it goes fantastically for you. Maybe they meant cat, but in French. Le cat. Ah, it'll do. It'll do. It'll disperse into all of them. Actually, that's bothering me now. What can I do? What can I do to fix that? Cat, 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 cat. Oui, oui. I cannot pronounce French. I'm not even going to try that sentence. What can I do about this? Because that's splitting it 3 ways to that. What if I moved these closer? Then I could have another splitter there. That might be the way. I think that is the way. Okay. But no, I did mean allergic to chat. Chicken? Chicken? I choose not to be offensive to anyone who speaks French. Alright, so if I were to bring this to there, that gives me enough room to connect them. So that's good. Then if we go... do another one. It's like there-ish. Maybe a bit closer. There-ish. Selling some prints at a market over the next few days. Oh, nice. I love how your pronunciation is so awful you just know it'll be offensive. Well, that's it, right? I just... I know I can't pronounce French very well. And if I try, it'll upset someone. Okay, well, that's not working because that's too close for the bend. Ugh. What can I do? Oh, actually, there's heaps of space here. I can move them further away. That solves the problem. Okay. The French will get upset at anything. This is true. This is true. And you should know. Also, these are the outputs. Those are the inputs. I can get them even closer. I immediately apologize if I try an accent. That's fair. You got that record for £1? That's a bargain. Cat, 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 cat. That actually gives me an absurd amount of room. Still doesn't bloody reach. Fine, fine. There. That'll do. That's them set up that way. I was going to say that's the difference between the Aussies and the English. We'd happily upset the French. Do you have a record duster tech? I assume if you have a record player, you have a record duster. Splitter. Alright. So, now, if I were to put this here, right? Put this there. 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 Yes. So. Yep. Cool. Assemble piece by piece so I know what I'm doing. Then we have one here. Yes. Good. And we have one. Guess down there or something? Really doesn't matter, actually, at this point. Do not have a record player or a duster. Oh! I made the assumption, since you were buying a record, that you might have a record player. Okay, and then we bring you down here. And there. Cool. Now it'll be split evenly there and there. Those will split into those. We're all good. That should, hopefully, mean that these 4 belts all get an equal output. Hopefully. Hopefully. I think that's all this set up. I'm going to connect it to power now so it can actually start producing. And, is it producing the same amount of each item? It is. Interesting. Okay. Once those tanks back up, I think that's going to be the point at which it all shuts down, but that's fine. That gets it moving. We'll be buying a record player with the profits in the market I'm selling at. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, well that's power over there, so bring you. Now, how do I want to do these? I think some kind of frame would be good. So, architecture. Painted beam. Hey, Parker. How you doing, man? Welcome in. What's the maximum height we can make these? 40. That's too high. They don't need to be that high. Make them 25. 25 high. Tired, just woke up for work. Ugh, The single worst reason to wake up. Oh, and that's perfect. That's exactly 40 away. That's good. Oh. Don't you love it when a plan accidentally comes together? Now, can I fit this one here? Oh, I can. The pipe just fits. How about that? So 25. Now, this is definitely not going to reach the whole way, but 40. 40. What is at those points? Can I bring that down? Oh, I could, but it intersects a pipe. That's unfortunate. Is there a good spot? Ah, there. Yeah. There, that can meet it. That's like 2 machines worth back. Not there, not there. Bold of you to assume any of my plans come together accidentally or otherwise. This is true. That was an assumption on my part, yes. I apologize for insinuating any such thing. So, okay. Should be in line with that. I mean, I could put it there. It's just a structural beam, who cares? It's just load bearing. Cat. Where I work, we get structural paint. I wouldn't take down that poster if I were you. That's a load-bearing poster. Aw, man. I put the frickin' oil pipe there. Alright, well, that's gotta move then. That's hurting the feng shui. Cool. Post. Yeah? Yes. And this is the room with electricity. However, it has too much electricity. You might want to wear a hat. There's no need to brag. Exactly. Like, ugh. Look at these. Look at these guys with their fancy structural paint. Yep. I wish you could mirror machines, seriously. We take the paint away, walls fall down. That's one of those really funny things in software development. Alright, new guy. Everyone before you has thought they could fix this code. There is a watermelon in the code. We don't know why there's a watermelon in the code. All we know is if you remove the watermelon picture from the code doesn't work. Good luck. Imagine the poor people who just get normal paint, not structural paint. Yeah, it's real special paint. Yeah. Wasn't it a coconut? Something like that, yeah. It was a picture of some kind of fruit. And if that picture was removed from the code stopped working. Hilarious. Church we're working on this month, we took the paint off to find a 14 centimeter gap in the bricks. The front of the church is falling away from the rest of the building. Oh my gosh. Yeah, TF2. Yeah, the TF2 code. Yep. There was one place I worked years ago that had a version of this like enterprise software that you could use for managing inventory, and it was the kind of software that you could modify it, you know, to suit the specific needs of whatever your company was doing. And this guy had been at the company for like 15 years, and he had altered and altered and altered and altered to the point where he went on leave once and the entire system crashed. We called up the company who the software belongs to. We're like, hey, can you help us get this running again? They came in and like, we don't know what your guy has done to this. It is so different. We don't recognize the code anymore. Holy shit. He'd basically made himself indispensable by changing the code so much that no one else could do anything with it. It was genius move, really. Like, fire me, your entire company comes crashing down. That's some big brain thinking. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So it was always terrifying whenever he went on leave, because it's like, please don't fall over. Please don't fall over, because if this system falls over, we're screwed. As a software developer at that point, you either rewrite the code or you ignore it. If multiple people have failed to figure it out, code is beyond salvaging. But that's the thing, like, the code worked. It's Team Fortress 2. It's just... no one knew why a previous developer had put this picture of a coconut in the code, and no idea how they made it integral for the code to function. Now, that entire story may be apocryphal. That may just be one of those internet stories that does the rounds, but it's been shared by, like, reliable sources, so it might be true. Worked on systems so old that people who wrote the code were dead from old age. Yeah. Hey, Felix. Do. Oh, Jesus. Is that explosion really loud for you guys as well, or have I just made it really loud for myself? Assuming you could even hear it. I hope you could. Oldest code base I worked on was from 1980. Not that loud. Okay, cool. It's quite loud for me. Written in C++ and meant to be discontinued in 1995. By the time I got to it, there were 30 years of we'll discontinue it next year fixes. Oh. Oh. Right. So the this is just a temporary fix that becomes a permanent fix kind of thing. Okay. Oh, AS400. Yes, I've not worked on AS400, but I have worked using AS400. That was actually the one that the guy had modified and modified and modified to the point where no one recognized it. I think it was either AS400 or no, AS400, that sounds right. One of the funniest things about AS400, at least when I was using it, was the fact that it was interminably slow, but it queued up your commands. So if you knew what you wanted to do on each page it was going to go through, you could just, go tap, 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 enter, tap, tap, enter, tab, 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 tap, 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 enter, and then just sit back and wait for it to complete all those commands. Okay. With proper coding, AS400 is amazing. Essentially a giant relational database. Yeah, it's pretty much how we were using it. The only programming I've ever done was in a little bit of C++ in high school, and it really stuck with me for two reasons. One was someone in class made a program that over the course of half an hour would gradually emit a louder and louder and higher pitched tone. And then they would just turn it on and walk out of the classroom. There we go, there we go. Look at that. Rubber is flowing. This is excellent. The other thing I remember from that class, from the programming class, I'm not saying I would have murdered that person, but that sounds horrific. It was pretty horrific, yeah. The other thing I remember from that class, very specifically, was in C++, to get your program to show words on screen, you need to give it a print command. And that got so ingrained in my head. Every time I'd go to an ATM for years afterwards, because, I needed cash, so I'd go to an ATM, and it would ask me, like, do you want to see your receipt, show on screen, print? And my brain would see the word print and go, well, I want to see the balance, so yes, print. And it would print me out a receipt, like literally print, not show it on screen. That, for some reason, that took so long to break in my head. Instead, got the job building the school website. Yeah, I remember that. Great overpowered computer in the art supply room for some reason. Yeah, I remember that room. It Pavlov dogged you. It did. And in the oddest way. I would see the word print and be, yes, that's the option I want. That will show me information on the screen. No. No, that's not what that does. That naming scheme is from before computers had screens. That makes sense. Yeah, it was just a funny thing that learning C++ did to me for a while. Where am I going to put this power pole? All right, there is going to be nice and neat. The old print screen button when it would literally print the screen. Yeah. Yeah. That being its original purpose, yeah. To print your screen from your connected printer. Right, there we go. That's this little factory functionally complete. Functionally complete. Mm-hmm. Okay. I love my derps. I love my derps so much. Ugh, I adore them. Yes, that one's going to take the longest to fill up. Hope I might actually need to alter this. Why use a print command when you can just... Look, you know, it's up to you how you do it. Really, all that matters is that you get what you need done, right? It's going to fill these stations unevenly, which is going to mean when we start transporting the stuff, the train is going to be filled unevenly. Which means at the other end, the machines relying on the output from the train are going to not run balanced. I need to change it. I need to change how it's set up. Yep, they're getting filled unevenly. Yep. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah, alright. How can I do this? I know how. Okay. Rebuild. We rebuild. We rebuild. Okay, so first things first. Organization. Industrial size fluid buffer. Is that lined up? Not quite. Now it is. Just move it a little bit so it's not intersecting with the power lines. There we go. That go to there. Next, I need to split this into 2. Actually, it doesn't even need to be this big one. It can just be that little one. Actually, I think I've just had an even better idea. I have as well. Okay, hang on. I've had a better idea. So we do that. Then I put everything back the way it was. T-junction splitters. Right spot? Yeah. Good. Good. You. Then do plain pipes. Yeah. And then we put bloody valves on them. That's how we do this. Over that. I wish you could snap these. I want them all to be neat. But okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're producing 20 by 20, 400. If I set these to each restrict flow to 100, That should do the trick. There we go. That should do it. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. That's so simple. That's such an elegant solution because that's only going to let through 100 per minute. It'll be met with a lot more than 100 per minute at the back end, but that'll just flow on to the next one. Easy. 99 per minute. 99 per minute. 99 per minute. There we go. Done. Oh. Occasional flashes of brilliance. Occasional. Very occasional. Love it. Okay. So that is this station set up, that station set up. There's not that much rubber going through. No, they get enough oil. Yeah, the oil is filling up. Yeah, cool. Done. Now I just need to work out how to get it where I need it. Look at Gum out here being all smart and stuff. Broken clocks right twice a day, right? Got to come up with something that works occasionally. Right, so now that's that set up. Rubber. I need most of that rubber over here. When I say most of that rubber, not most of it, specifically like 200 or something per minute. Hang on. I'll be making 400. I need 270. I can just send a train. I could just send a single train. We could just pretend that brain farts in this guy's eyes are like shooting stars. I could really use a thought right now. Is that meant to be lyrics? That looks like it's set out to be lyrics, Garden. Also, anyone who likes muesli bars, highly recommend these ones. These are phenomenal. Okay, so 270. Like a beauty vlogger. Gonna get it there. Sponsored spot. Unsponsored. I'd love to be sponsored by them and get free muesli bars. They're great muesli bars. Okay, so if we're gonna use a train, where do we send it? Because it'll need to come through here. This is a tight area. I could just send a belt. It could just be one really long belt. That actually made me laugh out loud. Thank you. You're welcome. Happy to help. Right, because I need to get the rubber to here. Trucks? I actually don't have a no, actually that's a lie. I do have a truck. Oh, I could, yeah, I suppose I could use trucks to get it here. But I've just been doing nothing but trains for this this playthrough. Because I love trains. But I do have a large fuel truck there, liquid truck, fluid truck, and I've got these two little guys here, and I've got this big guy there. They're the only trucks on the entire map. There will soon be a fourth train line joining these ones as well, because the output from this place is going to need to go off that way somewhere. But first things first, we've actually got to get this place up and running. I suppose that's actually not too far to bring a train. And I could... I mean, it's not too short of a distance to bring a train. And I could bring the train around that way. Actually, that'd be nice. That'd be a nice place to bring the train line. Around here. Yeah. I also don't need any of this anymore. This can all go. This is all old and left over from a previous build. That can all go. I just hadn't bothered to come and get rid of it yet. But I'm here, so I may as well. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect, actually. That's perfect. Bring the train off there, and we have it... Ooh, there's another slug. And we have it go through here. That'd be quite pretty. Slug. Power slug. Oh my god. It always bothers me so much that the jetpack doesn't have... It's only got, like, vertical thrust. It doesn't have horizontal thrust. So if you lose all momentum, this is the best you can do going forwards. Ugh. It's like being stuck behind someone slow on an elevator or escalator or something. Yeah, it's perfect. Slug. Slug these nuts. Goodness God. I'm appalled. I did just see another slug as well. There it is. I'll go get that slug. Everyone goes the same speed on an escalator? Not if you're walking up it. They're not rides. Alright, travelator then. Or even just a footpath. Being caught behind somebody who walks slowly on a footpath. Computer. How do you access your... Oh my god, how do you access your inventory again? Has it really been that long since I played this that I cannot remember how to access my inventory? What is wrong with me? There it is. Oh my god. Okay. There you go, gold star. Thanks. Thanks. Just need a "your did it" star. Actually, is that even on Twitch? It's not. Oh, that's a shame. The "your did it" star is so funny to me. Because it's so patronizing and silly at the same time. Alright, train line. It's also peak boomer humor. Is it? Is it? I had never heard of the "your did it" star until like 2 years ago. And I heard about it from a millennial, not a boomer. I'm not a boomer, in any sense of the word. It's pretty old. Really? That's fascinating. Now, do I keep the train line at this height? Is it going to clear the mushrooms if I keep it at this height? Oh, yeah. Yeah. We'll get it through there. We'll get the train through there. Don't believe him. The movie magic is keeping the fossilization away. Wow. Millennials are basically boomers now. Are they? I don't even remember what generation is what. Wait, are we millennial? Oh, we're millennials. What's the generation after us? Gen Z? Like, younger. Yeah. Well, I heard it from somebody who's Gen Z. Yes, because I'm a millennial. I forget that sometimes. I survived the millennium and all I got was this crappy t-shirt. You're a millennial too, Smudged? Ah, high five. I'm not a boomer. I've known about your Did It stuff for years. Yeah, I only learned about its existence recently. It would have been about 2 years ago. We are on the cusp of Gen X and Millennial. Okay. Oh, Gen X. Okay. That's older? Are they? Was it Boomer then X and Millennials? Ah, okay. I can't remember these things. Okay, babe? Trying to breathe chocolate again. Another rare derp. Oh, which one did you get? Oh, is it Space Derp? I love them all. I love all my derps. Okay, get rid of that one. Okay, boomers. Yeah, boomers, X, millennials. Oh, the millennials are Gen Y. Okay, then Gen Z, then Alpha, then Beta. Beta. The Zoomers would be Alpha then, wouldn't they? Who cares? Eat the rich. Yep. Oh, did you all see Jeff Bezos's interview yesterday or today, where he said to the interviewer, "It wouldn't matter if you doubled the taxes that I pay; it still wouldn't help the average teacher." Like, first of all, yes, it would. Second of all, him saying that while sitting in front of his own personal spacecraft, it's kind of rich. Third of all, in a way, he's kind of correct, because 2 times 0 is still 0, because he's a piece of shit and doesn't pay any taxes. Saw some highlights, fun stuff. Yeah. Yep. Okay, alright. I'm going to need to lift this up so I can fit the train line under it. Then we loop the train line around there. Yeah, it's going to be great. This could be perfect. An excellent way to get the rubber over there. It also means I can build a full-size station, because I'm going to need to... Oh, I suppose I don't have to. No, it could be a single train station. No, it can't, because then it's only going to be not going to be getting enough. Never mind. Ignore me. Gonna have to be a... Oh, but that's gonna be so big right here. Building a 4-carriage station here. Maybe we build the station here and then conveyor belt the rubber over there. That could work. That could work. This is on fire. What one did you get that time, Felix? We could loop that down and around. Oh, Subnautica. Oh. Genuinely one of my favorites. Subnautica. Realized I've got like 50,000 channel points of just spam redeeming derp cats. Hey, you may as well. I think one of the strangest things I've heard a rich CEO say was when the Suno AI CEO said no one wants to make music anymore because it's too hard. Yeah, what a chud. What an absolute chud. It's like, this way, artists can create music without having to spend time on it. It's like, you fucknut, that's why they do it. They enjoy the process. It's not about the output, it's the process. The output is the bonus at the end of the process. Ah, artists don't create art specifically for the end result. They enjoy the process. Oh, did Builder Cat come up? Nice. I got to give him a sound effect. Thing that makes art is literally the human effort and meaning behind it. Exactly. Exactly. You tell a machine to spit some shit out for you. You have not created art. You have told the machine to smush art together. It's not the same thing. And it has no feeling and no meaning and no human. No humanity. Anyway, train stations. I gotta put it there. I could have it go down in the water. No. Where I've got nails, good. This is actually a good space for a longer train station. Also, that does set me up for the future. If I ever need to expand that place and it needs more rubber, this station can accommodate more rubber. Should I have them all go in one platform? Maybe I should. Maybe I should compact that station down to a single platform. That will make the trains in and out of there much faster. But then in the future, if I end up making that place produce more rubber... No, you know what? No. That place will never produce more rubber than it is producing now. I'm making that decision. So I'm going to reduce the station down to a single carriage length. Then wherever it is that I need the rubber, just a single carriage length train can take it. That's fine. So. Oh no, how full are these? Oh, not very. Cool. That's good. Annoyingly, I have multiple family members who support AI. Ugh. I'm so sorry. Made all this redundant too, but it doesn't matter. Whatever. So, Upside Down Cat. Yeah, I saw Upside Down Cat. Being that where I work is a corporate entity, I've, one sec. I check something. Yeah, being that where I work is a corporate entity, we get sent regular online training modules. Most of the time they're just a waste of time and irritating, but you know, we've got to get them done. We got one recently that was on covering the basics of using AI in the workplace and learning how to use Copilot and learning how to see the signs of other people using AI to do their reports and shit like that. And I have flat out refused to do that module. And I've told the HR lady who handles them that I'm not doing that one. And she said to me, well, if you don't like AI, maybe you should do something about it instead of hiding from it. It's like, I am. By consciously avoiding using it, I am making a choice against it. That is low-key kind of real. I was in a creative writing course and the professor emailed me going, I like your papers because it doesn't read like the rest. It's got soul and creativity. Which, one, thank you, but also, it's a creative writing course. The point is creative. Why use AI? You signed up to be here. Oh my god, yeah. It should be in the service of people, not to displace them. Yeah, correct. It should be in places like medicine, where it can detect cancer at a like 99 or like 90% success rate over humans that are a much lower success rate. That's where we should be using it. Not for anything creative, ever. Also, I think there's an ad break about to start. I'm just going to be building this train track. Sciences go through mountains of data in a few hours. Yeah. I deep down hope people start setting fires to data centers, so legally I have to say that as a joke. Yes, that incredibly good idea is a joke. I do not condone, wink, burning down of data centers. Wink. There won't be any people in them anyway, am I right? Exactly. It's a victimless crime. I hear all the bounty tokens are kept at data centers. Bounty tokens. Bounty tokens? Like, as in Hunt Showdown bounty tokens? I hear if you smash up a data center, you'll uncover a treasure of yummy chocolate bars and crisps. Yeah, I hear that too. Also, like, millions of dollars worth of copper and gold. Scrapbook is the data center. We have to Scrapbook is at the data center. We have to get it. Yeah. Way to tax the rich is to destroy the data centers. It might work. It might. Really, there's only one way to know, right? And again, for anyone listening who has financial interests in data centers, this is a joke. I do not condone any of this. Right. For the record, I would just like to say that I don't condone arson. Exactly. But also, I wasn't here and not party to this conversation, and I can't be responsible for anything you people may or may not potentially do in your spare time. We just need to tell all the crackheads that there's hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of copper wiring at the data centers. Yeah. Who are you people? How did you get in here? I've never seen Twitch.tv in my life. Yeah. We do not condone violence against AI billionaires. We do, however, find it incredibly funny. Yeah. The railways are all copper? Railways. The railways? Okay, how am I going to do this bit neatly? I feel like I really need to move that. How close can I get that without it looking like shit? Oh, the overhead wires. Yeah. All copper. Yes. However, the railway lines don't run data centers. Oh no, the billionaires are losing money. Whatever shall they do to remake their lost revenue? Yeah. Oh no, they'll have to cry themselves to sleep on their pillows filled with money. I'll give my local crackheads some crack and send them to the nearest data center. I mean, if you've got one... I don't know who I am, how I got here, or what twitch.tv is. Can you, like, eat it or something? Maybe. Just at the local cafe. It's mostly visited by retirees, and they had live Oompa music, and everyone was singing along. That's amazing. I would love that. I would love that. Oompa music is so fun. Cousin has a young daughter, and their daycare has one-to-one the exact same vibes. What, as Oompa music? Or as old people vibing to Oompa music in a cafe? Because that's a pretty good vibe. Right, where do I put this station? I was like, what's Humper music? I don't even know them. Felix got the clown. I love the clown. You guys can hear the clown, right? That is working. So, alright. A few of you know this. Garden knows this. Using the clown emote has a 0.1% chance of making it appear. Oh my god, it's a Minecraft speedrun drama again. Is it? And then on that delightful clown note, I must go back to drawing more derp cats. Man. Have fun in the art mines. Yes, have fun in the art mines, Felix. Thank you for the bit, Lanky. How are you, Citrus? What's cracking, man? Right, so... Heard you were streaming? Yeah, a little bit. Lots of love, everyone. Have a good night. Good night, Felix. You know, Nacho, I've been told. I don't believe them, but I've been told. Okay, so that rubber's fine. I can remove this now. Can remove that. It was drama where a speedrunner got super lucky, like 3 runs on odds that are infinitesimally small, and they suspected him of using mods to just make his odds go up. Oh, yeah, I think I heard about that. And if it's the one I'm thinking of, he did, didn't he? He did use mods? Sending someone to check your logs for fraud. What? Bitch. What? Me? Fraud? Never. Gum can't even spell. Yeah, exactly. I can't even spell fraud. I wouldn't know a fraud if I saw it. It's some kind of delicious biscuit, right? Okay, so these now can all be switched to plastic production. Not residual plastic. Plastic. We go. Whoop. Yep. Craziest cheating scandal I've ever seen was Trackmania. What? Oh yes, I saw a documentary on that, like a YouTube documentary, an essay on it. That was wild. Fraud sounds like a nice biscuit, not gonna lie. It actually does, doesn't it? It does sound like a good biscuit. I'll have a cup of tea and a chocolate fraud, thanks. so silly. I love it. I was actively playing TM at the TM at the time, following Virtual and a few others. It was so surreal. TM. Oh, Trackmania. Duh. Hungry now. I got bits. No worries, Garden. Sleep well. Thank you for popping in. Always lovely to see you. Yeah, I got their Odo. You know, the thing we were literally just talking about. Oh, right, I need to change these all to plastic. Whoops. Nah. Now. Good. 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 Hey, Link. How you doing, bud? Just need to get any... There we go. That's all that out of there. I was really into Trackmania for a while. Had a lot of fun with that game. And you know how with games like Trackmania, where it's all about speed runs and going around ridiculous tracks faster and faster and faster, I got pretty good at it. And then I thought, I'm going to see what other people are doing for their speed runs. And then I saw that people were doing the most insane shit, like going upside down and driving backwards and like, it's like this is not for me. I am not from this world. There we go. Lovely. Well, I am going to need to make those faster. Doing good. Hope you're doing great, Gump. I am actually, Link. I am. I hope your birthday stream the other day went well. Your subathon. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. You. There we go. Okay. That's this entirely converted back to plastic. This is only making plastic now. Ooh. Are these going to be good enough to handle the amount of heavy oil residue we're going to be making? I wonder. My peak in Trackmania was briefly being top 10 on one of the season tracks, but I couldn't figure out the special slide, and then all the people who knew how to speed slide properly rolled in and my time dropped to obscurity. Yeah. So annoying when that happens. You think you're doing well, and then you get showed up by the sweats. Okay, so if we've got 20 of these, they're making 10 each of the residue. That's going to be 200 per minute of the residue. How much are these taking? Oh, 100. 100. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. And that all gets turned into coal, and then the coal goes into the sink. Cool beans. The audacity of people who know what they're doing, shaking my head. Well, yeah, yes and no. You know, games like that, I feel as though there need to be like rankings and categories and stuff, specifically so you can be good at the game without being a sweat and have your score like mean something, like you tried. That makes sense? That's good. Okay. Just cleaning up these corners a little bit. I am going to add supports for these rails as well. Eventually, TM. This will definitely do for now. There are. The newest Trackmania has a cup of the day. Oh. Okay, interesting. It's really well done. Ah, that's really good to hear then. They understood the problem and they've worked to fix it. That's really good. Right. Need plastic, go higher. There you go. Okay. Oh, it's literally going to be in the way, Gum. There you go. Well done. Ugh. It's facing the wrong way. Ugh. I was a grounded sweat for a while, but I think my skills are gone now because I haven't played in ages. Can you really get sweaty at grounded? Bugger you. Too far away. Shoot. Well, it's fine. Make a frickin' floating one. And then I'll delete. I don't think it actually let me build that, did it? No, it didn't. Oh, come on, game. Oh. It doesn't care about some floating things, but then it cares about other floating things. Very silly. There. Done. Now the plastic is higher, that's taller than a train. Wonderful. I've got train things, don't I? Rail? Yeah. Short rail pylon. Sure. Train stations are so large, I might legitimately have to unload there and bring the goods over by conveyor belt. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. We can do that. Although if I'm going to do that, I should keep it at the same height as the train track. Yeah, this'll do. This'll do. Speaking of grounded, Now that my new PC is up and running and working and everything is installed, it's time to get back to recording episodes of Grounded. I would have finished the game by now if my PC hadn't been dying. I would have finished it by now. I'm so annoyed. Oh well. Whatever. What can you do? Train station. Do you know what? Let's bring it to here. Yeah. Perfect. So then we'll have one freight platform there. And done. Legitimately, I think that's the smallest train station I have on the entire map, because I've usually got some extra pieces off the end of them. But not this one. Not this one. How are there gaps in the plastic production? What's going on? Is something over here broken? Oh, I suppose we're not... What speed built is that? That's a 4. And they're what, 480 per minute? Yeah, 480. And we've got 400. Okay, so there is going to be a gap. But are these still producing? Yeah. Yeah, good. Okay. Good, good, good. Everything's still getting oil. Yep, that's getting oil. That's getting oil. Yep. Yep. Good. Good. Okay. We are oiled up. Switch that to unload. Such an odd addition, making it so you have to set stations to either be load or unload stations. It's a very strange design decision. I'm very curious why they did that. How much longer am I streaming for? Not much longer. Not much longer. I'm going to get this connected and the train running. Check that it works, and then I think we'll raid out. I'm going to call it a night. There we go. All right, let's get train set up. Train. Yep, go there, do the thing, go here, do the thing, save changes, self-driving, away we go. Could probably make those curves a bit wider, make it a bit smoother of a journey, but this is fine for now. It works. Oh, right, of course it's finished, because this is now full. Yep, they're all full. Okay. Right. But this is a good start. This factory works. Train is set up to take the rubber. I've just got to figure out how and... Game, are you okay? Game, are you okay? You seem to be missing some geometry there. That's, interesting. Anyway. I should have caught that train. I really need to do something with that heavy oil residue. I need to set up the next part of the power production, which will involve all that heavy oil residue. Because we gather all that, turn all the heavy oil residue into turbo fuel, then turn the turbo fuel into rocket fuel, and away we go. Oh, crap, this needs a buffer. This needs a buffer. I forgot. Put it down here. There we go. Buffer installed. Cool. And it's a Mark V belt. Good. Good. Got to swap the LOD model from the close-up model. Yeah. That's funny. I've not seen it do that before. So then this place, yeah. It's all like, it's little steps, you know? It's like, you want to do this, so you've got to do this. To do that, you've got to do that. To do that, you've got to do all of these. The next step for the milestone for nuclear power, it needs the stuff this place is going to make to then make the next thing. So I want to make sure this place is set up to work efficiently, which it will be. And we've got to set up power as well. Get the fuel going, which means, yeah, I'll be able to have something like 400 fuel power plants, fuel burners, fuel generators, if I can fit them somewhere. We'll see how we go with that. But this all worked quite well. This is all working very well. And I see, I've got to stop comparing the stuff I build to other people, because, like, this building I'm quite proud of. And I look at that one, and I'm like, I see what I was going for, but I didn't quite nail it, and I don't like it. I think it's kind of crap. Then some of the other things I built I really like. Like that place, I really like that. And that place over there, I really like that. This one's just kind of, it's not quite what I was going for, but I don't know how to fix it. But doesn't matter. It is what it is, and it functions. But yeah, I think it's time to end stream. Time to find somebody to raid. Oh, we've got a few choices tonight. Oh, Shmundi. Shmundi's doing Spider Heck. The heck is Spider Heck? Oh, that. That's fun. Okay. We got that. We've got Citrus doing Elder Scrolls. And we've got... Oh, Sag's doing Elden Ring. Oh, he's always doing Elden Ring. I haven't had a chance to raid Shmundi before. So I think tonight we'll raid Shmundi. Oh my god, Spider Hackers. It is, yeah. I played it recently. I don't know why I couldn't remember the name of it, but I played it recently. It's good fun. Let's go say hi to Shmundi. Thanks everybody for being here. It's so good to be back and for the stream to actually function. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.